guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions makeup tutorial using a ton of the products that I got at the Sephora sale, some stuff that I was also sent in PR, and this whole face is nothing but first impressions. So I'm really excited to dive into the products so you guys can see the ones I liked, didn't like, and then kind of how they performed. But anyways, really quick before we get started, if you are new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave, you do not forget to subscribe down below. That way you're notified for future videos from me. I do post 3 times a week. So Wednesdays, Fridays, and then mail hauls every single Monday. And then also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy first impressions tutorials. That way I know to keep doing them. I know I do a lot of hauls on my channel, but I really want to put those products to use so that way you guys can see how they perform, if they're blendable, if they're pigmented, and whatever. So anyways, I'm excited to show you how I got this look. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so we're starting off with a fresh face. I went ahead and put my eyebrows on in a little bit of primer. The first thing we're going to use is the Kevyn Weightless Beauty Oil. Now this is a new product that they just came out with. I'm going to shake it a little bit so you can see what it looks like. And we're just going to apply a little bit of this to the face and let it set in. Oh, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Thought I broke the cap to it. Yeah, we're just going to apply a little bit of this to the face and let it set in while we do our eyes. Oh, it smells really, really good. Feels very, very hydrating. And hopefully it sinks into the skin very good because I want to go in and try a new primer today. So there's that. Now, we're going to go back and forth between 2 palettes. I'm going to try the Colourpop palette and then I'm going to try the Beach eyeshadow palette by Urban Decay. And here's what these 2 look like. So we're going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Blaze. And this is what we're just going to lightly dust as our brow bone highlight. I actually really like that shade. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera because it's light, but it's really pretty and it has a little bit of gold in it. All right, next with a very light hand, because these shadows are very pigmented, I have tried just this palette like I said so far. We're going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Culture. And we are just going to dust it onto the eye and blend it out very, very nice. Today we are going to be all about super blended shades. So I feel like you can never blend too much. We're going to go in with a little bit of orange to give this like a really beautiful bronzy effect. We're going to keep this just in the crease. Taking one of the only matte shades in this palette, this is called Daybreak. We're going to put this again on the crease and more toward the outer corner. And this almost has a little bit of like a kind of a red tone in it. Okay, and then to keep darkening, we're going to go in with this color. It's called Revenge. Revenge. And these shadows are super pigmented. You know, they barely have any like fallback from them. They blend really easy. And I'm so excited to see Colourpop coming out with like bigger palettes, because this is probably one of the biggest palettes I think they've came out with, besides like the ones at Sephora. I'm going to go in and clean it up a little bit more. I always feel like my eyes look so crazy until I end up doing the rest of my face. Like this video if you agree. All right, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to go in with the shade Diva right here. Gosh, I really want to do that dark shade, but... All right, I'm just going to go for it. I like keep putting my hands on it and then I'm like, no, don't do it. We're going to go in with this double dip shade. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? It's a really fun, bright shade for a summer look. So let's just try it out and see what happens. Ooh, it is pigmented. This definitely wasn't what I was expecting to do, because I have lots of videos to film, so I want to keep it a little neutral, but this is just such a fun shade. I mean, this packs a punch as soon as you put it on. I mean, it is bright in your face. What's going on with the second layer? And I cannot believe how pigmented this is, especially with no Fix Plus or anything. I mean, this is just gorgeous. I'm going to go in with a very small little brush, and I'm going to try to take some of the darker blue in the shade. In here, it's called Plunge, and I'm going to try to take this on the outer corner a little bit. No, I don't know if I like that. Let's see if I can go in with like a flatter brush and almost do like a fade. Look at my hands where I have like all this pigmentation everywhere. So I'm just putting it like on the outside. You see, so it goes from like really bright to a little bit darker. Then we'll go back into the bright blue. That way you can definitely see the fade. A little bit of fallout, so we'll clean that up. I mean, overall, really impressed with these shadows so far. So we're going to go back in with that more red shade, Revenge, in the Colourpop palette. And we're going to just really concentrate that on the outer corner. And I kind of messed up because I have a little bit of that blue where I tried to put it in the corner. We're just trying to blend them in. And I feel like what I'm going to have to do is probably keep doing the rest of my face and come back to this. I feel like I always come back at the end and like redarken spots and it looks a lot better. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this orange shade. See if that will help. Alright, we'll go a little bit darker. That's done for now. We'll come back because it's kind of frustrating me because I feel like when you try to blend over top of the shimmer shade, it's like getting lost. So then we're going to go in with the Smashbox Always On eyeliner. All right, so this is a felt tip liner and it has a very small tip. So hopefully this will be good for a wing. Oh my gosh, do you see how dark this is? It's everything I need right now over that blue. I'm gonna go in and do a wing. It's a pretty fierce wing considering I haven't done a wing in so long. Oh my gosh, this pen is like my new favorite. I mean, it is fierce. All right, and then I'm gonna clean up underneath the wing, just where some of that extra shadow is. Then we're going to be trying out the Smashbox Superfan Mascara. So I think it's supposed to just like really, let me get a different mirror so I can see, spread your lashes out. I think that's why it's called the fan out. And I really like the brush. Yeah, it's really separating those lashes. Okay, so there's one layer. I'm not going to put 2 layers on because I feel like I definitely want to do lashes today. I mean, hopefully you guys can see when I look down. I mean, it does look like it definitely separates. Now, I wish it was a little bit thicker. I feel like if you went in and double dipped again, it probably would be. Yeah, because it's definitely giving me some volume. Now, I haven't worn lashes in a long time, so... Okay, I grabbed this pair from Black Magic. Here's what they look like. Hopefully they'll look good. Oh yes, I love lashes that have a flare to them on the end. So I feel like it doesn't take away too much from the eye look. Oh yeah, I like these. Black Magic, what style are these? Oh my gosh, I don't have them. Lady Killer. Okay, really happy about these. I like am awkward doing lashes now because I haven't done them in so long. Don't you hate when your dang lash applicator gets stuck to the eyelash? Ugh, again. Let's see if I can just do this with tweezers. Ooh, I like these. So that is done. Moving on to one thing that I'm like the most excited about. This is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. I did pick this up at Sephora. And oh my goodness, I like cannot wait to crack into this thing because I've been holding on to it. Oh, it lasts for 6 months. That's not very long. I've been holding on to it since I bought it to do this video. All right, so basically what you're supposed to do, here's what it looks like, is take this little chip and I guess scoop up to that amount. All right, so here's what I got. I probably did a little bit too much. Okay, so it feels almost like a putty. And this is supposed to be really awesome. Like, I've heard so many rave reviews about this. It feels good on the skin. Kind of smells like a spa. And, I mean, it's like melting into the skin, which is really nice. See if it takes away some of my lines at the top of my forehead. Look at this from, like, all my swatches earlier. Trying to figure out what to do with the eye look. I mean, I definitely feel like it blurs. I like it so far. It looks really nice. Now let's do foundation. So I grabbed the Influencer by Sunday Riley. This is a new foundation and I got the shade 180 light to medium. Y'all, this probably ain't gonna work. What in the heck? I think I went in there when I was pale. So here's what it looks like. Did I grab the wrong shade? Okay, I definitely grabbed the wrong shade. And it's like not even squirting out. Okay, I'm gonna mix a little bit of the Cover FX powder play in with it because I'm actually really tan. My face, not so much. But yeah, we'll mix some of that together. Okay, I still feel like it's pretty light. Okay, just kidding. My face, again, I've been exfoliating and stuff, so it is a lot lighter than like the rest of my body. And my chest always is, you know, normally kind of fair too. I don't know why. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna be taking the Shana B. This is their Kabuki buffer. I'm buffing this in. I mean, very full coverage. Again, it's kind of hard to say because I mixed that other foundation in, but I'm pretty sure when I hauled it, it looked like it was really full coverage. Okay, gotta go around the eyebrows. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a little bit too light still, even when I mix the other in. All right, let me put a little bit more of the Cover FX on, and maybe I can darken this up a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. I mean, I love how they're both mixed together, and I haven't even used this brush. I do actually really like this brush. It's blending out the foundation really pretty, and it's a nice, like, fluffy kabuki. I don't feel like it's anything where it's, you know, too stiff where it's not moving around the foundation. It's actually really nice. Okay. This is better. Foundation looks good. I feel like the primer looks good under it. Okay, now on to concealer. So I actually got this from Octoly as well as the Shana B. I did get that brush there as well. This is the Milk Makeup Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium. Ooh, this is a little bit light. I think I have another shade that I have in a drawer. Let me see if I can go grab that. Just kidding. I don't have any other shades. Goes on really nice. I'll do like the doe foot applicator. It feels like it dries really fast just from initially putting it on. It feels like it's gonna dry fast. So let me go ahead and get in here with a concealer brush. I'm gonna put on probably more concealer than I needed, so I didn't realize how full coverage it was. I'm just kind of blending this out. Okay, next I'm going to use the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I've heard that this is so awesome and that it feels like your skin is wet. So let's see what the hype is about. Ooh. So we're going to go under this with my eyes. Oh my gosh, it literally feels wet. Like it feels wet. That is so weird. I feel like it's setting my face. This is so crazy. All right, let me grab a bigger brush. I'm gonna grab my Lumiere brush. I mean, it literally feels like I'm throwing water on my face. It is setting my face. This is the coolest thing ever. I mean, it looks really nice. Oh my gosh, it feels so weird. Like I feel like my face is supposed to be like wet right now. Y'all, this is crazy. I feel like you need to buy this just to try it out because, oh my gosh, I cannot get over this. This is so weird, but it looks good. Okay, so this is just crazy. Okay, so that is that. Definitely set my face really nicely. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's like, it feels so wet on the skin. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to do some cream products and I forgot. Guess I'll save that for the next first impression. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Tarte Park Princess palette. Y'all, I hauled this like 2 months ago and I've yet to use it because I was waiting for y'all. So first I'm going to contour just a little bit. Do I have anything? I don't even have a brush to contour with. I'm not really gonna contour that much. I'm just gonna make a small line right here just to contour a little bit. This is the shade Princess Cut because it's very cool tone. I'm not contouring like too much because obviously the brush I'm using like it's a little bit, you know, thicker, but like this shade actually looks really nice for contouring because it's like a really nice cool tone shade. Then I'm gonna go into Angle, which is the one right beside of it. See, this one's more cooler. This one is more warm, and then that's gonna be what I bronze with. The nice warm tone. All right, there's that. I don't even know what kind of blush we can do because this look is so crazy. Definitely not purple. Okay, so these are the Kevyn Aucoin, the Neo Blush. Oh my gosh, I've been obsessed over these. I haven't tried this one yet, but this one is like obviously a really pretty like warm with orange in it. And we're just gonna go in lightly because, I always get a heavy hand with blush, always. But it also, like, I kind of just start tapping this and then go into this because the left side has highlight with it and it's beautiful. My girl, it goes heavy with the blush, okay? Okay, so there's that. This is the UD Sin palette. I feel like I've made a huge mess in here. So here's what that looks like. I feel like this Spotlight shade is going to be a good shade for this look. I hope, since this is a more orangey look. And this highlight, it's gorgeous. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. I mean, come on highlight. I just want to keep putting some more on. Glowing. I almost want to take this into my brow bone. I mean, the brow bone shade's pretty, but I feel like this like more orangey shade would look really good. All right, there's that. What do we want to do on the bottom? So what we're going to do for the bottom, and I'm going to go through what I think all these products, because I know I'm like kind of everywhere right now. But for the bottom, we're going to go and start with Revenge. I think, no. Yes, we're going to start with Revenge. This is what I always tell y'all that I normally do. Once I start bringing Revenge down, it makes me want to just darken this a little bit more. You see, just to kind of like make sure it matches. And it's really nice and blended. This look is so far out of my comfort zone. I don't even know. Then we're going to take the color Played Out, which is like a much darker brown. I'm going to run that under it just a little bit just to kind of smoke out the bottom. Yeah, I'll pull it all the way in. I don't know if I love that or hate it. I'm going to have a strong mascara line. As dark as I made that. Then I'm going to pop a little bit of that UD Sin shade, Spotlight shade, in my inner corner. Because for some reason, I have some blue in that corner and I cannot get it out. Okay, then we're going to take the shade Jade from Mellow. We're going to line my lips with it. It's an orangey shade. My lips are like peeling too. And then we're going to take the Patrick Star Sweet Mama Star lipstick from MAC. And then we're going to top it with the gloss in the shade Mama Star Kiss as well. Okay, and then this is the finished look. Okay, so what I have to say about this first is this is very, very far out of my comfort zone. Normally, you guys know I stick to like pinks and purples and just lighter shades, but I really like the way this look turned out. Okay, so let's do a rundown of the products that we used. So first off, the eyeshadows, we used the Beach palette and the Colourpop palette. Honestly, I absolutely love both of these. I think they're very pigmented, super blendable, easy to use. I will say that if I didn't have the Colourpop palette, for me, I feel like just having this as a transition shade isn't really enough. You don't have a ton of mattes. So the only downside is you'll probably have to grab other palettes. But overall, it is a really good palette, and I do think both of them have a ton of pigmentation, really easy to use, very blendable. The Always On liquid liner is probably like my new favorite. I mean, look how freaking dark this eyeliner is, and it's so sharp. It made the easiest wing, and it didn't like get streaky like some liners do, so I feel like this is going to be my favorite Holy Grail pencil. Then we have the Smashbox Super Fanned Out Mascara. I do think it really expands your lashes, but for me, I feel like I would probably need a few more coats, which I didn't do because obviously I put lashes on. So I'm probably gonna have to give this one another go. If you want your lashes to be super spread out, I do think it does the trick, but I just don't know if it's super buildable to make your lashes like bam. Oh my goodness. Then we have the Tatcha. Love this. I mean, I don't know as far as like how it would be under other foundations, but I did like it. It felt like it smoothed my skin, it filled in my pores, and it made my skin just feel like really good. And this is supposed to be a really great like base in between your makeup and your foundation. I keep hearing people talk about this, and with my first try, I did really like it. Then we have the Milk Makeup Concealer. I did like this. Again, it's very creamy, very full coverage. I feel like it dried a little bit faster than I wanted it to. So for me, I'm kind of like in between on it. I feel like if it was a little bit like wetter, I guess you would say, like more wet, I would have liked it a little bit more because I feel like it just dried too fast. And then we have the Becca setting powder. Y'all, this stuff feels weird. I liked it. I feel like overall it set my face really good, but oh my goodness, it felt so crazy going on. Like it literally felt like my skin was wet. So I feel like it's just something I'm gonna have to get used to, and I wasn't used to it yet. And then we have the Park Princess. I feel like these shades blended really well. I only tried 2 of them, but this one was a really good contouring shade, and I really like this for bronzing. So far, I really like that. Then the blushes I already love from Kevyn Aucoin. I know that. I think this was a really pretty shade to go with this look. And then I also loved the Urban Decay highlighting palette. Lipsticks, it's a nude lip, so I do like it. I feel like I overall really like the products, like all together. The only thing with the foundation I tried, I feel like it's not my shade, so that's the only downside, but I feel like this is a good first impressions. I mean, I really like all the products that I tried out. I feel like they worked really well, and I did try to grab ones that I heard a lot of people raving about, so maybe that's why I liked it all. So let me know if you want to keep seeing these videos. I have so many more products to try out. I'm sure there's going to be some misses in the future, but yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!